Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Say that that's the same for me because I got Christian, but my family is not rooted Christian. Like, my family from Tranda. So,
Oh,
like, yeah, I'm born and raised here.
you're born and raised here.
My family is not from.
Mm-hmm. It makes a big difference. Hi, guys. Tell you something. Very sorry. I don't have my glasses today. Have pity on me. I will not be able to see everything that you guys say. I am so, so sorry. I been forced to get a police report, which I hope moms don't show up. I don't know. Kidding. No crimes. I have no crimes that I did. I don't know if anybody, if I was cloned and they use my name. Hope that doesn't show up. I hope nothing shows up. I've never gotten a police report. I've never even gotten a background check. I've never been in a crime, so why do I need to get a background check? I never worked for the FBI or the State Department. Do you think somebody could have committed a crime? I'll tell you what I did. I had identity theft where somebody took an apartment in my name. Took an apartment 3-4 months. Got evicted. And then showed up on my credit report. When I went to apply for an apartment and they were like this, I was like, I have no idea. And the thing about it is, it was in a place that I could not have been. And that's the reason why the apartment people dwelling took me, because they went by my work history. And my work history never showed me in that part of California. And that's the only reason why they gave me the apartment. I was like, can't work here every day and be 3 hours away. That's the only reason why they gave it to me. And then what you're supposed to do, if anybody didn't know this, why didn't this come on? Hold on, guys. What you're supposed to do, if you didn't know this, is you contact the people that have something on your credit report that you know you didn't do, and you tell them, show me the ID. They have to. Once they show you their paperwork and your real ID, they have to take it off your credit report. They can't report it anymore. If anybody has a problem like that. So it was mandated that it got taken off. It took about a year to take off, though. I don't care. But I did have identity theft. And at the time, I think I almost even remembered how the identity theft happened. I don't remember anymore. Just let me finish this banana. All right. See, I was getting ready to fix my glasses. Hi, Beto. Hmm. Hmm. Tito, oh my God. If you watch the playback, that's the same thing as being on live, child. Mm-mm. Lottie, oh yeah, I've had identity theft. Listen, the good thing about everything that's digital right now, you have to prove that was me. I can prove I'm me. You have to prove I'm me. You can't prove I'm me. You show me an ID that doesn't belong to me. The worst part is that it was some caucasity woman. California ID, but they just changed the name. No, no, I knew y'all were gonna say that. Okay, so I was gonna tell you yesterday because while I was in the field, I got a phone call, but I said, let me not say anything until it's official. So, because of this car thing, I asked someone for it. So I figured maybe I wasn't going to get that car, but it was certainly time to save up for a job, for a car. And maybe what I needed to do was get a part time job and use that part time job to save up money for a car. It will still take me a moment, but it's okay, right? I just needed to be smart now. Like I had to stop being angry with God and figured out maybe God wanted me to do something different, right? So last Sunday, this I'm having a healing center at a particular hotel. 2 weeks ago, I went to her to discuss the particulars for the healing center. I can't see you guys. I'm sorry. We hit it off immediately. She knows I want to create a healing program. She wants to create a healing program because there was a big public story about a young woman that took her life here on the island. And I remember talking to you guys about that. And I said, I wish I could have had an opportunity to save her. And I know hindsight is 2020, but I said that to you all. It's like I wish I could have had an opportunity to save her. Right? Then I told you all, I'm pretty sure I did, that I'm going to invest, and I'm still going to invest in suicide prevention. I thought it was domestic violence that I wanted to go into, but it's not. I want to invest in suicide prevention. And I'm pretty sure I said this to you guys. So let me see if I could see the feed. Oh, thank you, Infinite. This is Shea, Florida. I love that. It was a clear woman trying to steal my identity. But in any case, I said to you all, I want to go for suicide prevention now, right? I want that to be my life's mission, right? And it's not to say I can prevent it. It's just to say, can I try? Can I try? Can I be the voice of reason? Can I be the voice that you listen to? I mean, can I be the can I be the one that listens to you, right? I go to meet up with this woman, the young lady that committed suicide. It was a big, big story. It just so happened that particular weekend there was just a lot of things going on, and then the suicide. And so I go to speak with this woman about the particulars for throwing this healing center. And she kind of stopped in her tracks and she was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And she couldn't talk. I knew right away what was happening. So she calls her boyfriend over and she goes, what did I tell you I wanted to? And he's clueless. And I'm like, oh my God, to myself. Like, I'm just talking like, oh my God, come on, like, get it out. And then she says to him, I wanted to create a healing program for the islanders. So I said to her, let's do it together. And I don't know what that means in terms of, I don't know what that means. You know, I learned something from Ifa, which was just do it, right? And let everything else come to par. Like, don't think so big, because that's what I was doing. I was thinking so expansive, I was stuck, right? When Ifa was like, just do it. Like, and when she said that I understood. I was like, oh, just do it. It like shook me out of my trance. So I'm speaking to this woman, and I said to her, let's do it together, right? I was like, people can come in and island folks can do it for the day, 3 days, but they can still do it, right? And then she fell in love with me. I fell in love with her. Like, it was like perfect. So I called her the next, and I did a reading on her, right? For free. I called the next day and I said, I would like to have a job, right? Thinking that it was time to prepare to get a car. Not knowing that a car was going to come up, but I was like, maybe it's time to go above and beyond. Like, I've isolated myself. I've said to myself, I can't do this anymore. Like, I don't know what God wants, but I know God doesn't want me hibernating anymore, because he got me out of my house. All my neighbors know my name now. I've been hiding from them, but now they're like, Tracy, knocking on my door. Like, can I borrow liquor? Can I borrow sugar? The very same things I wanted to like never happen. All of a sudden, this energy is like popping. And I kept saying to God, all right, something's changing. I knew it. I just didn't know what. Yeah, Sunday, I did my reading. I think, did I do my reading with Lamar this past Sunday? I think I did, right? It's Sunday. I'm about to relax. If there's no readings, I know how to enjoy my day. If there's no readings, I'm out. Got my lunch ready, know exactly what I'm going to have for dinner. Oh, we're going to enjoy today, right? When she calls me and she says, do you want to come to the hotel? And I was like, yeah, why not? Right? She goes, I'm going to pay for a reading. And I was like, okay. I hung up the phone and I was like, I really don't want to go out, but I did not hesitate to say yes. Right? So she's on the phone and she's telling her daughter um, to go pick up Tracy. The daughter goes, Tracy who? The mom goes, um, I think she said my name, Tracey Brown. Or the daughter said, Tracey Brown? And she goes, yeah. And she goes, the daughter goes, I know Tracy. Tracy's been coming a chiropractor for a year. The daughters knew me. Both daughters work at chiropractor. Are you, what? It was so funny. So the daughter comes to get me. I wind up doing, 2 readings. And then I said to her, I need a job. And she said, what can you do? And I said, I could be your assistant. And she goes, I see you as a hostess. I said, I could be a hostess. I could be a waitress. I wouldn't even mind being a bartender, but I would definitely screw up the drinks. Like, you got to know who you are, or I'd probably like taste all the drinks and wind up drunk. I, You got to know yourself. I come from a family of drinkers, but I kind of always wanted to be a bartender. Like, you know how you want to be something, but you know it would not be healthy for you when you come from a family of drunks? Whoop it up! Get fired because I'm like drunk all the time. That would be me. My whole family drinks. The DNA of drinking comes from my mom's side, right? My sister's a heavy drinker. My mom was a heavy drinker. My auntie was a heavy drinker. Oh my God. It's annoying. Drinkers. In any case, I always knew I had a predisposition to drinking. Always. So I always had to watch what I did with drinking. You know what I mean? Like, you got to know your family. You got to know your bloodline. Drinking's all up in here. I had to know. And you know what? You know how good God is? Let me tell you something. Trust God. When I drink, I pass out. When I drink, I find me a sofa. 2 drinks will make me do that. You can have me very easily when I drink. Very easily. Drink. I'll be like, yeah, bet. In any case, no one ever got me easily because I knew I had this bloodline. And when I did drink, I only drank around family. And we used to be at parties and I would pass out. And then inevitably somebody will say, but the family's always around, somebody will say, "Where is Tracey?" And somebody will always say, "On the sofa, underneath the coats." Your family's going to protect you. Where's Tracey? Over there, underneath the coats. And I could hear it because it was every party. Mhm. So then I went to Chicago by myself. First time I separated from my family. I went to Chicago, although, to be honest with you, I had been trying to separate from them. My family's crazy, right? I go to Chicago with my son by myself. And I vowed, if I am not around family, I cannot drink. Not with trying to raise a 7-year-old boy. So I go to Chicago, and of course I'm dating, right? Do you know every single guy said to me, by the end of this date, you will be drinking? You know what I said to them? No, I won't. Not one Chicagoan. And let me tell you something. You think Caribbean men are tough? Go to Chicago. Try those men. Those zoot suit wearing men, tough. They do not play. But they did not know my spirit. I decide if I become a drunk. I decide if I spread them. I decide. And you don't get to make me drunk to spread them. No, I don't drink. If I say I'm not drinking, I'm looking at you like this, really. I tell you this whole story because I can't be a bartender. I can't work at the hotel and be a bartender and think that's going to turn out well for anyone because I'm on top counter, whooping it up, lifting the skirts. That's who I am. You better know yourself. But I have dreams of just one day getting on top of the counter and just letting loose. Just one day. That would make me happy. In any case, I digress. So yesterday I got the phone call and she says, come in today. I need you to fill out the application. You're going to start tomorrow. So on top of everything else, with all the monies that came in for the car, on 5/9/23. Remember we talked about that. I even got a second job. And I'm so happy. Now listen to me. It's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday nights, and then Sunday brunch with the church people. God is always trying to get me around some church event. This is God. As much as I vow, God is like, mm, we'll see. We'll see how you're never getting back into church again. In any case, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday nights. So I think I start work around 5 o'clock. It's Caribbean night, R&B night, Latin night. I don't know what other nights, but there's always a night. I'm working as a hostess on dance nights. Now, that's my jam. That's my jam. Here's the thing about me. I kind of act like I'm drunk anyway, right? My normal persona is like, is she drinking something? Why wouldn't I want to be a hostess on dance night? I'm gonna have to dance to the table. Follow me. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just showing people to the table and on dance nights, music nights. Come on. Okay, so I think there's R&B night, there's Caribbean night, there's Latin night. It doesn't matter. Every night on those dates that I mentioned is a night contributed to a type of music. And then Sunday is church brunch. So I will be an angel on Sunday. All them church ladies? Oh, no. Hell no. They not about to see Dancing Tracy. Good morning. How can I see you? Step over here. I will be a Stepford wife on Sunday. Miss Shay, Miss Shay Florida says, damn, I want to come. The position is so you. It's perfect. It's perfect. Mamma mia. Congratulations. Thank you. Oh my God. And then Miss Lady driving Miss Daisy, I tell her, she was so happy for me. She's like, you're going to be so busy. And I was like, I know. I went from hibernating, doing nothing, started coming to Love and Light, which I think was the beginning of the change, but I didn't know it, right? God was prepping me for the change. And it started coming here, Love and Light. That's her symbol right there, Love and Light. And did that for a couple of weeks, 3 weeks. I'm not even sure at this point. And initiated that energy inside my body to move, to move. You know, like trust God and trust spirit. The fuck, I'm so hot right now. Somebody killed me. The heat just hit me. Oh my God. Oh my God. The heat just hit me like a ton of bricks. Okay, so I get this job. You know how everything's different here, right? So I get this job and I have to get a police report. I thought she said they have to do a police report. And I was like, okay. And then she was like, you have to get it. It cost me $12 to get a police report. $12. No, I know I have it in here because I am not crazy. I purposely took $12 to get a police report. What if I didn't have the money? I mean, people are looking for a job. What if I didn't have the money? I got money here. I thought I had hidden money. Look at this. I got money. You know, I said to myself, where's my money? I got money. Okay. This is for the readings I did on Sunday. But I just wound up broke because I had to pay $12 for police report. The But it's okay. You have to do what you have to do. I don't have my you have to do what you have to do, right? And that's why I wound up late. I apologize. So I had to get a police report. We thought it opened at 8, right? So that's why I scheduled it for 8:30. Oh my God. Let me see if I put it in here. Nothing. I never leave my house without a squidgy, ever. That's unacceptable behavior to leave your house without a squidgy. What's it called, guys? Is it called a squidgy? In any case, I'm fucking die in this place right now. I'm gonna die. Hold on, guys. There's no way I did not carry a squidgy. Oh, let me show you something else. So Sunday, after I did the reading, all right. Oh, I put it in here. Sunday, after I did the reading, I have this thing with Mickey and Minnie Mouse, right? I have this thing with Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Oh, you know what? I have a Minnie Mouse watch. I might start using it for the job. Okay, all right. All right. Just want my hair. Just, he's dying here. Oh, and I had to wash my hair today. Turns out when you have locks and you live in the Caribbean, right? I don't know about you guys, but I sweat on my scalp a lot. Like, I go to my hairdresser, she would straighten my hair and beg me not to sweat. She's like, don't sweat, Tracy. You're going to mess up everything that we did. Hello, I can only sweat. Like, I don't understand. So I sweat here. Yesterday, one of the people at the restaurant, Ayana, what's the guy's name that brought the bracelet? Damn it. I was like, Ayana must know. Oh, no. One of the guys, he brought one of my bracelets. He sees me yesterday and he goes, you're sweating on your nose. And I was like, yeah, always have been. And then I go, I heard that it meant you were evil. And he goes, I'm from Jamaica and I never heard it for women. I only heard it from men, that if men sweat on their noses, they are evil. I have always heard it for me. So, whatever. I don't care. Evil is as evil does. All right. You can't be ditzy. I got my squidgy. My squidgy. Okay, listen to me. So, I'm going home on Sunday, right? And I've got this thing with Mickey. So I'm going home on Sunday, and the daughter is taking me home again. And right outside the daughter's car was Mickey. And a double number, like this is like 10, a double 10, right? 10, 10. And so, but it's supposed to be eyes and a button nose, right? So she said, I forgot what she said this is used for. She said it's used for tile or something like that. I forgot. But in any case, I picked it up and I said, Mickey showed up. So I didn't go into the whole spiel because, I'm a weirdo. How am I going to tell her that taking, asking for this job was a good sign because Mickey showed up, right? So how am I supposed to tell her that? But that day I said to the owner of the hotel, I was like, I need a job. I just came out and asked her, which normally I wouldn't do, right? Same thing with the money. Normally I would not say I need help paying for a car. But I didn't know this was going to happen. I didn't know I was going to get the car. I figured I needed alternate income to get a car. So I said to her, I need a job. And she was like, what can you do? Blah, 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 blah. And I went into the whole spiel with you about I can do anything, but I can't work as a bartender. But I would love to try working as a bartender or at least dancing on top tables. I don't need to be drunk for that. I could just do that, right? And Mickey showed up as validation that she was going to give me a job, but I didn't know it at the time. And then yesterday in the feed, 5/9/23, let's remember those dates. You all really took care of me, like really. And then I got the job while I was on the feed. Guys, especially for anyone wanting to commit suicide, give God a chance to work it out. And let God do it on God's time. Because God has got to get people in place to effectively get to you. I hibernated and was insisting upon hibernating, right? I may have used COVID as the excuse, but maybe it was something I just wanted to do. When you hibernate, it's not your best option, right? Our skin demands a human experience. Our skin, our whole vibe, like from a baby. A baby cannot grow unless it's in someone's arms. Don't have to be its mother, but a baby grows because of the human experience that it needs. So if a baby needs a human experience, don't you think that at any stage of your life, you still don't need that human experience? Sometimes we tend to grow out of that experience, but we're not supposed to be growing out of that experience. We're supposed to love and healthy all our lives. That's our job, all our lives. And we have to make sure that happens. And sometimes the experience that we have isolates us, pulls us out of a natural order of experience that's demanded by God. Sometimes we let people mind fuck us into thinking this is, I don't hug. Who doesn't hug? No. And if you had that experience, you change how you treat others. Start hugging people. I don't even care if you fake kiss people. Even that action is a big deal. You know what I mean? It's a dog in the sky again. It's a dog in the sky. I don't know if you all can see the dog the way I see the dog, but I see a dog in the sky. Oh my God, so cute. I see a ducky in the sky. All right, I'll show you guys the dog. In any case, You got children around? Stop yelling at those kids. Give them a kiss in the forehead, especially when they wake up in the morning. Teach them to wake up pleasant because you started their day off with a kiss on the forehead. You know how much kids need that? They need that. Take a kid's hand and go, come on, get up. You always put me through something in the mornings. Get up. Don't be yelling at them kids. Get up. You better get your ass up. Don't make me come in that room. Don't do that. Don't do that no more. Because it all leads to a place of isolation at some point. And sometimes we get into isolation, we don't know how to get out. I was comfortable being isolated. I might have used COVID as an excuse, but maybe it really wasn't COVID. Maybe I was just so overwhelmed with moving. Maybe emotionally I needed to just pull out of society for a little bit. And I didn't pull out from you guys, my online people, but I sure enough didn't want to have a Caribbean full experience here. Like I consciously then, because I know what I was doing, and then I was like them versus me, right? My language was always, oh, them, right? Because I wasn't coming out of my hibernation to have a better experience, right? Well, God fixed me. He made all my neighbors engage with me. Did not like that. Got used to it though, right? Sometimes I would sit with driving Miss Daisy for like an hour or so in front of her apartment number. I'd sit on the steps. She found a chair to sit on because I don't always want to be in somebody's house, right? You don't sit in somebody's house. I sit in my own house, right? But if you sit outside, you get the breeze. It's just a little different. So she went out and found the chair to communicate with me. But that's God, isn't it? And I had to accept the changes that God was throwing at me, whether I was uncomfortable or not, because I was completely uncomfortable. I kept saying, why? Because God was prepping me. And then I come to Love and Light, and I was like, no, I'm thinking about getting a license to sell my candles to the tourists. And Ari from Love and Light was like, use my license. And I was like, what? She says, yeah, I got a license. Use my license. Use my table. Use my tent. I was like, what? God. And I couldn't say no, even though I was uncomfortable when she was like, that? And I was like, suspicious. Which then led me to allowing myself to be more free to get to the hotel, to then just come out and say it. I need a job. I just came out and said it. Like I said to you guys, I need $700. And y'all did not hesitate. Y'all did not. I can't even believe y'all did not hesitate. Like I'm in shock over that. Just in shock. Just in shock. All right. I can't see. That's why I'm not looking at the feed that much. Let's see what everybody is saying. Everyone, have a great day. My baby, niece, and sister are here. Oh, enjoy your sister and your baby niece. 15 minutes. 7:50 in 15 minutes. That's crazy. Record love. Record love. That was crazy to me. Miss Shea Florida says, be blessed, be more. Okay. Okay. I'm such a hibernating person. I need to get out of this. You are inspiring me. Yeah, Mrs. Shea, Florida. Thank you. Get out. Let me be the inspiration. Like, use me. I don't like when people yell at children. I know. I know. You're not alone in the hibernating. Thanks for sharing your experience like this. You're welcome. And I think I know I'm not alone in the hibernation of it all. Like, I know that. But only tell you that in hibernating, what I needed took. It's not healthy though to stay in hibernation. All right, I gotta read my eyes. Change life is either good or bad. We have to learn today how our lives change, adapt, or fall out of sync. Yes. I never understood people that holler at their kids to wake them. Girl, girl, like, first of all, let's look at it this way. You don't know what type of dreams that they're having, right? And we got to stop shocking our kids the dream because we don't know what kind of dreams they're having, right? It's better just to, the baby. All right, Brian, time to get up. And I know kids are difficult getting up. If I remember correctly, my son was the easiest to get up. Come on, get up. Rub their heads, right? To rub their heads. Come on. Safe. Back safe. You can pat their feet. Let's go. Let's go. So many things you could do to take care of your babies. I agree with you 100%. Thank you. I see a face in the moon. I say it to some people. They look at me like I'm growing. There is a face in the moon, though. There's a face in the moon. It has eyes, a mouth, and a nose. There's always a face in the moon, Miss Shea, Florida. Always. Seeing all these amazing things happening for you is so inspiring. God does things in due time. He doesn't forget you. He's always listening. He's always on. I think, do you guys know the song? He's an on. I'm not going to sing it right. He's an on time. Yes, he is. Oh, damn it. It's in a Baptist church, right? Oh, I'm not going to get the song right. He's an on time. Let me see. All right. Let me go to Apple Music. I can't believe I don't have glasses. He's an on time God. Yes, he is. I'm going to mute you guys. Yes, he is. Oh, wait. He's an on time God. Yes, he is. He's an on time God. Yes, he is. That's the song. That's the beat. I couldn't get the beat right. It's not perfect because I'm not a gospel singer. I am not Whitney Houston. I was not trained in a church. Oh, my back is itching. What is that? He's an on time God. Yes, he is. Y'all know that song. Y'all know it. Let me see something. Dottie's people on time got. Wait, what's happening here? Dottie's people. Hell, you're singing the right words, right? I had the right words. I had the wrong tone. Oh, on time God. Yes, he is. He may not come when I want him, but he's always on time. He's an on time God. Yes, he is. Dottie's people. Do I have that version? Hold on. Yes. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna play it, but I can't let y'all hear. He's an on time. He may not come when you want him, but he'll be there. Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna go back. Hold on. I think I can play this part. Hold on. Let's just sing it all together. You wanna be there right on time. He's an on-time God. Yes, he is. That's Dottie's Peoples. I played a segment. Hopefully I won't get a strike for it. He's an on-time God. Yes, he is. He's an on-time God. Oh, yes, he is. He may not come when you want him, but he'll be there right on time. He's an on-time God. Yes, he is. 20 months it took God to show up. 20 months. Yes, he is. Right? We all grew up with that song. You all know that song. We all grew up with that song. That's the jam. That's the song that you know when they get. Don't you stand up? You start standing up. It's the one song that gets you to stand up, and then they elongate. The band plays for like 20 minutes. You start wanting to gyrate in the pews. And Miss Johnson takes next level, right? Miss Johnson starts to gyrate, and she passes out. All the ushers with the gloves, they gotta come. They gotta fan her because Miss Johnson done fell out. He's an on-time God. He's an on-time God, and they just let you stay on the floor and they fan you, right? It's how we live. It's church. It's how church is. We don't have expectations of anything else but Miss Johnson passing out. Now, two things you can always count on. The pastor will always sleep with somebody in the congregation, and Miss Johnson will always pass out every Sunday. I'm not lying on the pastor. You know that. He's an on-time guy. Yes, he is. He's an on-time guy. Yes, he is. He may not come when you want him, but he'll be there on time. Y'all better listen to that song when we get off this feed. Y'all better join me and listen to that song. Good old Sister Johnson. Hi, Miss Johnson. Good morning. Good morning. Do we plan on 12 o'clock passing out today? Your usual 12 o'clock? I expect to see you on the floor. Have a good day, Miss Johnson. That's what you want to say to Miss Johnson, right? My dad pointed that out in our church. My dad said, it's almost 12, Tracy. And my dad, he had jokes. He had jokes for days. I'm in church. You don't make me laugh in church. I'm trying to be sanctified, Dad. He goes, Tracy. Yeah, Dad. It's almost 12. What does that mean? Miss Johnson's about to pass the fuck out. What? What? And he sit back like this. Yep. Watch. If my dad wasn't right about Miss Johnson, if my dad wasn't right about Miss Johnson, I wasn't even watching when it hit 12. And he nudged me. Son of a bitch. Poor person in church. Son of a bitch. Did you say 12 o'clock? What time is it? 12:01. Son of a bitch. Oh my God, Dad. She's going up and down in pews every Sunday. My dad would say, every Sunday she does this. I know she did it every Sunday. I didn't realize it was time. I had no idea it was coordinated. Miss Johnson was my jam. Miss Johnson was my jam in church. Every Baptist church. Every Baptist church. You Baptist, you had a Miss Johnson. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Don't lie. You had a Miss Johnson. We all had a Miss Johnson. All right. But if you really think about it, he come sooner, you wouldn't have connected with all the people you connected with. Just think about it. That's the on time part of it, right? If I tell you one day I'll give you guys the dots that connected everything. The dots connected everything. And I didn't notice the change. The change occurred with champagne colored car. Remember, I told you guys, God keeps showing me the champagne color car. I knew I was going to get it. And I was like, God, is it a champagne color car? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Because remember, my sister said to me, did you get your red car yet? I didn't have a car at this time. I was like, Tony, I do not have a car. And she goes, no? You don't have a car? Oh my God, Tony. Tony, you're so exhausting. I go, Tony, I do not have a car. I go, I come back. She's kind of like in a stupor, right? Tony goes in and out in these mental stupors. And I don't know if I'm saying it right. And I hope I'm not being insulting to anybody that goes in and out of these stupors. And I go back to see her. She's in her stupor again, meaning she's like nodding off. She wakes up. She goes, hi, sis. I go, hi, Tone. Did you get your red car yet? I'm like, Tone, there's no red car. No? This is the second time now. No? And almost like she needs to go back into the stupor to figure out why I'm saying there's no red car. No? No? And I go, no. I go to CarMax to buy a car in the price range that I afford. There were 5 or 6 cars, 4 red, 1 black, 1 white, 1 green. I'll never forget that. I fucking ignore the red one. not because of what my sister said. What the fuck? I go to pick, I think I wound up with the green card. And we're finalizing the paperwork for me to get the green card when the guy's manager said they needed one more bank statement from me. And it was already late. So I had to wait till tomorrow to pull up a bank statement. When I called the bank, they said, funny you should say that because the bank statement is coming out tomorrow. So on the 2nd, and this was first. I wouldn't have gotten it on the 1st anyway, but I can pick it up on the 2nd and I can go straight to the bank and pick it up, not wait. Doesn't really matter. So I had to wait the next day. And I says, listen, I got to wait the next day. Oh, no problem. CarMax does not give a fuck. They're going to sell cars. You are not going to, they're not worried about you. Somebody else is going to come in and buy the car. So, oh, yeah, go. I don't even rush over there. How is God? The next day, the guy had to call me. And he goes, are you coming in for a car? I was like, yeah. And he goes, oh, because I thought you said you were coming in the morning. I was like, yeah, I was, but you know, whatever. My money. So I go to the bank. I get there. It's around 3-ish when I get there, around 3-ish. And when I get there were all the 4 red cars. All the same price, plus or minus $100, $50, didn't really matter. They all had the same basic features. Only the 4 red cars. I had no choice but to get the red car. They showed Tony. So when I get the car, of course, the first thing, I had to go to work that day, but of course, the first thing I did was show Tony. And I said, got the red. And she said, I gave it to you. And for years after that, I had to hear that bitch tell me, I gave you this car, right? I gave it to you. And the whole time I'm going, yes, Tony, you gave me the car. You did. That's right. I gave you the car. Whenever we'd be out in the street eating, and I'd be like, okay, Tony, let's go to the car. She would tell everybody at the restaurant, I gave her the car. When I had to give that car up because it had transmission issue, it broke Tony's heart. You would have thought I stabbed her. Where's the car? So the car died. What do you mean the car died? Cars die, Tony. Car died. The car I gave you, she was going to fight spirit. She was going to fight me. She was going to fight whatever spirit told her that car was. Girl. Oh, yeah. The same gift. She does. Same gift. Differently done. I've told the story before, but it's one of my favorite stories where she's like, she's in a stupor again. Whenever she's about to get this gift, I realize she goes down. She goes in. She's in a stupor. Her caregivers are all around her. One of the caregivers has 2 daughters. She goes down. She wakes up and she goes, your daughter's going to get sick, but don't worry. She's going to be okay. They were like, Tony, wake up, Tony, wake up. And she wakes up and she goes, what? And they go, what about my daughter? What about my daughter? What about your daughter? Tony, what's happening to my daughter? She was clueless. They call me and they go, Tracey, this is what Tony said. And I said, oh my God. She goes, what do you think is going to happen? So of course I had to read on it, right? It's like, I don't know what Tony saw, but whatever it is, it's not bad. I don't see tragedy, right? And that's all I could offer up after what Tony said. I don't see tragedy. So I don't know what's going to happen, but everything could, I have to trust Tony. Everything's going to be okay. You know, that little girl wound up in a hospital a couple of weeks after, wound up in a hospital with some weird, severe infection. Came out fine. Tony don't play. Tony, one of the girls, I asked her recently, I was like, are you pregnant? And she's like, no, because Tony would have told me. I'm going home to see Tony. So I called the one of the caregivers and I was like, it's official. I'm coming home. She says, damn it if Tony didn't tell us. And we didn't believe her. Like, y'all got to learn to believe Tony. You don't know what I'm doing over here. Tony be checking spirit. Tony kept telling them, my sister's coming. My sister's coming. Tony got the gift. I think she got a better gift than me. Sissy was just the no cards. Sister Johnson was one spirit animal. Bless her team. Bless her heart. Sorry, I said I don't have my eyes. I love how petty. Wait, y'all are killing me. I love how pretty parents are at church. Petty. I love how petty parents are at church. Every Baptist church. Oh, speaking in tongues. Now, I have to tell you, I've had the experience of going to a church that speaks in tongues, right? Somebody invited me, and I love the experience. I just have a thing with speaking in tongues. So I just looked at it in awe. I was like, oh, oh. And then everybody starts to speak in tongues, like, oh, oh. It's a breeze today, guys. Ayana, it's breezy out here today. It's breezy. Oh no. Okay. All right. It's breezy. You know how hot it's been, child? Oh, oh, this is amazing. All right, guys. Of course, we stayed on for an hour. I don't know. Oh, Jeanette sent me something. What did you send me? Oh, he's an on-time guy. Yes, he is. All right. Y'all better listen to that song later. Now, listen, I don't know if I'm going to be able to read my CNN today because I don't have my eyes. I'm going to try because I just want to talk about that weirdo. No, wait. I want to talk about that weirdo. Uh, things you need to know for May 10th. George Santos, that weirdo. Donald Trump, that weirdo. By the way, he was found guilty or liable or something. Like he wasn't going to be found liable. Like what jury would have been like, oh no, no, he is not guilty. All the information we've had on this man for 7, 8 years, he paid off in the millions. That little 13 you won, the little 13, in millions, he paid that child off. All right, so I just want to read. Okay, Trump guilty, liable. Title 42. Oh, that's the immigration one. Became key Christians to turn back immigrants that is set to expire Thursday. Okay, let's wait till Thursday because you know they're going to come up with something else. George Santos. Are you guys still there? George Santos. Okay, let me try and read this. The Justice Department filed criminal charges Tuesday against New York Representative George Santos, embattled GOP lawmaker facing several federal and local investigations into his finances. Santos has faced scathing criticism for lying extensively about his resume, education, and family background. The exact nature of the charges couldn't immediately be learned, but the FBI and the federal prosecutors in New York, listen, I'll tell you something. That New York State District, they are a beast. You don't want to get federal charges in New York State. They are a beast. Like, I'm afraid. Okay, background. Okay, FBI, federal. Okay, and Washington have been examining allegations of Santos' false statements in campaign filings and other claims. Top Democrats, joined by some New York Republicans, have been calling on the freshman congressman to resign. Allegations ranging from criminal behavior, petty personal dishonesty, stretching back more than a decade. He is expected to appear as soon as today to federal court in New York's Eastern District. This is the Eastern District. So I don't know who's in charge of the Eastern District. I know the Southern District has Trump. So he's from Long Island. So that must be the Eastern, where the charges have been filed. The charges that have been filed are under seal. So we're going to find out. Pakistan and debt limit. I don't have time for debt limit. Pakistan's on the edge after the country's former prime minister, Imran Khan, was dramatically arrested Tuesday. Did you guys know any of this? By paramilitary troops in a significant escalation of a year-long political standoff. The troops smashed their way into a courthouse in Islamabad to detain Khan on multiple corruption charges, igniting violent protests between his supporters and the military. In a pre-recorded statement on YouTube, man, that YouTube is serving a purpose, by Khan's political party after his arrest, the former prime minister said he was detained on incorrect charges and told his supporters the time has come for all of you to come and struggle for your rights. Right. I think country some political unrest. Every country in the world is going to have some political unrest. So, Chantel, hi. He's an on time. John comes in all late. He's an on time guy. Yes, he is. Y'all better be listening to that song. Celebrate with that song, even if you're hibernating. Celebrate with that song. There's got to be magic in that song, child. They're Mawning, the Pakistan guy, or Santos. I would love to see Santos get arrested. Aw, hearts for Tony, Lottie. Well, y'all gonna see Tony in a minute. Tony's my girl. Y'all gonna see Tony in just about a minute. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's been so long. I can't wait. All right. I'm going to end this, guys. I hope you guys are okay. I have to get ready for some readings. 213-458-7408. By the way, anything I said on here is alleged, right? Do not take me seriously, folks. Santos, don't come at me. I didn't do this to you. You did this to you. So everything is alleged. I'm just doing my volunteer work at CNN. That's all I'm doing, right? So, Santos, you try and clear your name. Michelle Fleur goes, yes, he's an on-time God. Yes, he is. On-time God. Yes, he is. He may not come when you want him, but he'll be there right on time. He's an on-time God. Yes, Yes, he is. I should have been a singer. I could have been a contender. I should have been a singer. The hell? What the hell? All right. I love you all. I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, my hours are going to change too because Monday, Wednesday. John, did you hear that part? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. No, wait. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday nights. I'll be working like after 5. So Tuesday, Thursday will be nighttime for readings. So I'm open nighttime, but Tuesday, Wednesdays. And nighttime means 5:30, 6:30, 7:30. You know, I'll be open, more expressive for available in the night on Tuesdays and Thursdays. In a day also. So for them, okay, I'm getting exhausted now. Oh, there's a crane. What are they building over there? Why is there such a big crane? Ayana, what are they building over there? Why such a big crane?
They extended the block.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. All right. I'm available during the day. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I will not be available because of my second job. I just got a second job offer. Yes, I got a job offer yesterday, which becomes my second job. Psychic work is my first job and my love. I just got a second job so that I could try and purchase a car, not realizing a car is going to wind up available for me. But at this stage of the game, I think I need to work. I think I need to be around people. Monday, Wednesday, Friday are dance nights anyway. That's right up my jam. So I know I need this, and I know I need to be around people. So with that being said, Tuesday and Thursdays is for anyone that needs to get their readings after work. But all I'm available day shift. All right, guys. I'm so distracted. I'm so easily distracted. Yes, Eastern, all times Eastern. All times Eastern. And the night shift hours, which I haven't decided what they are, but it's going to help a lot with Central and Pacific. So it'll work, but always all times Eastern. I can only work on Eastern time, and then you all we'll help you figure out, but always Eastern. I don't try and figure out your time. I make you all figure out Eastern time. I can, because look how ditzy I am. I'm not going back trying to figure. Whew, y'all would never get your readings because I'd be like, I thought you meant 2:00 this time. We're not doing that. So everything's Eastern, Eastern, Eastern. Have a wonderful day, SCS. Thank you for showing up. Celebrating before he shows up to me, shows faith. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love you guys. Take it easy. Bye.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go